Well, Darcy, thank you very much. I told you that Special Areas was especially innovative in taking our broadband to foster economic enterprise, and Darcy's use of this conference as a promotional vehicle is simply one example of that. Good for you, Darcy. And thank you to your presenters. That was another fascinating session. I've got about 20 bullets here I could sum up from that session, but I'm not going to do that. We're all hungry, looking forward to lunch. I do know that one of the basic thrusts of this last session is that broadband in rural Alberta is no longer a luxury or an option. It's an absolute necessity. If rural Alberta is to continue to thrive and flourish into the 21st and 22nd century, we need ubiquitous access to robust broadband infrastructure. There are different divides that challenge us, culture of use, local capacity in dealing with broadband, and also the reach, just the basic infrastructure. The SuperNet and Service Alberta have done an amazing job at reaching out to rural Alberta, but sometimes we're just a fingertip apart, and that should be part of the conversation through the first mile session this afternoon. I'm looking forward to that. That should be very active. So I look at my Illuminate screen, and we have been in session for just a little over 4 hours, a fascinating 4 hours. I hope you have enjoyed it as much as we have here. We've run into some small hitches, but goblins are to be expected on Halloween, and especially when you're doing something as new and innovative as this. Overall, we're doing remarkably well. And I want to thank the different session chairs and the presenters. We began the day with a couple of politicians speaking. There was me and then Doug Griffiths, so that put us way behind schedule right off the top. And you managed to move your sessions along so that we're not faced with a real time crunch as we head into lunch. Appreciate that. We're going to break, allow people to serve themselves lunch at the different sites. We're going to come back at 12:15. If everyone can turn their mics off, everybody mute. And then at 12:15, we're going to have an open mic session. There are some people that want to tell stories. Those are lined up. Bill has those lined up. And then there's going to be an open mic for anybody else who'd like to add to the conversation. So, mics off and grab lunch, and we'll see you back at 12:15. You can listen in. Thanks.